Recorded live from beautiful downtown Bluefield, Virginia. It's the next installment of the New Graham Knives Knife Show. Good evening, glad y'all could join us one more time. Last week we did the big choppers. This week we're doing the tiny little bitty knives. And we just picked a few from our inventory to kind of show you. Try to give you some idea on size. A lot of jurisdictions have restrictions on the blade lengths, sizes of knives. So we said, well, we'll pull some small ones out here and give everybody a look at some high quality small ones and some maybe less than high quality small ones at the same time. First one we're going to look at is from the Bird line. This is a Spyderco company. And this little fella is a Finch. I'm going to kind of lay him down and let you take a look at him there. We've got a cell phone laying here and a ruler to give you some, maybe some perspective as to what size these are. Finch is stainless steel. It's a thumb opener. It's got the HCR13 MOV steel. It's a lockback. Got a little keychain that comes with it. Again, small knife, nice easy knife to carry on a keychain, have in your pocket. You have a very small blade on this fella, probably just a hair under 2 inches on the blade. So a lot of jurisdictions, no problem with this little knife. That's a Bird. From Spyderco, this one is a Jester. Yeah, that's a Jester, stainless steel Jester. It's really about the same size as what we're looking at in the Finch. It's an AUS 8 blade on this fella. Again, this one taps in just a hair over 2 inches on the blade. Stainless steel handles. It's got the boy dent. Got the famous Spyderco round hole on this fella. Next one we've got is a little Ladybug. This is an LBK3. It's got black FRN handles. And again, it's a lockback. It comes in just a hair over 2 inches on blade length. This VG10 steel on this fella. Benchmade, smallest knife they've got out is their Benchmite. It's in the red box line. It's got the levitator lock, I believe. Isn't that right? Levitator, I think. You have to. The blade actually locks closed in that knife. You have to push it open to get the blade open. Steel handles on this. It's AUS 8 steel. This one's got the BP finish on it. Comes in just a hair over 2 inches on the blade. Blade locks open on this fella, and again, you work this little lock pushing right here to close him back, and like I said, when you have him closed, he locks closed. So anyway, that's a little Benchmade offering. A couple of offerings from SOG we've got here. This is an FRN handled. It's an FSA 7. It's one of their Flash 1s. It's an assisted opening knife. A little bit larger than what we've looked at. Give it a little flip, comes right open nice and fast, just like it's supposed to. Blade looks about 2.5 on that knife, give or take an inch, or a fraction of an inch. It's a lock open. You've got a little bolt right here as you slide back. It's also got a safety on it. You can engage that safety and the knife won't open up in the pocket because it is assisted opening. Just a little push and he flips right open. These are, best we can tell, these are AUS 8, but we're going off of memory. They're not marked on the blade. Another SOG offering is a Twitch 2. This has got steel handles. Again, it's an assisted opening knife. It's got a little lock back here. It keeps it locked. It's got a thumb flipper, which works better for me than these dual thumb studs. Very short blade on this knife. It comes in under 2 inches. That's a Twitch 1. I think I said Twitch 2, but it's Twitch 1. Nice knife. Again, it locks open. It's a lockback knife. You push right there and closes back up. And like I said, you can probably work this thing with the thumb lugs, but the little finger flipper I think works better. We've talked some about, compared some of the Kershaws, but we thought we'd put a Kershaw chive in here. Again, it's a finger flipper. It's a liner. It's actually a frame lock on this chive. You're looking at just a hair over 2 inches on the blade on that fella. It's got steel handles on it. Nice little pocket knife. Nice. This one happens to be a serrated version. Actually, yeah, just a hair over 2 inches on the blade on that. From Gary Fadden and Almar, we've got the Ospreys, which are real small little knives, and they have some real high-end offerings in the Osprey. This one is a black pearl version. Very small little gentleman's knife. Has a little lanyard hole right here on the end where you can put it on a keychain if you want to. It's got steel bolsters. It's a mid-lock knife, which means the lock's not back here to back, but up toward the front. Blade length on that, let's see, probably 1 3/4 inches. Very high quality, well-made knife. You know, when you get looking at it, it's got brass liners on it. When you look at the fit and finish on this fella, and I'm sure our video is not going to do justice on it. Just absolutely, you know, perfect execution in putting this knife together. Another one that is from Almar is an SLB, and this is a little bit larger than some of them we're looking at, but in reality, if you put it down beside the Ladybug, it's not much bigger, you know, lengthwise. It's a thumb opener. It's a liner lock. It has black micarta handles on it. It's got nice jimping up here, single thumb lug on it, nice jimping where you can hold this knife up. Very powerful little pocket knife to have a real short blade. Blade length under 2 inches on this SLB by Almar. It's AUS 8 on this, I believe, yes. AUS 8 steel. An offering from Blade Tech is the Mouse Light. They've also had this available in G10 and carbon fiber, but right now I don't believe they're in production. I hope I'm telling everybody right on that. The Mouse series was designed by a fellow named Tim Wegner that owns Blade Tech. It's been a very popular knife. It's a thumb hole opener. Just cams open real good. Nice, powerful little knife in the hand. It's got jimping right here on the hump coming up, and it's also got jimping on the forward end of it, you know, for some fine work if you want to scrape anything off. Works real good. This is a lockback knife. Blade length on that fella, again, under 2 inches on the Mouse Light. It's a very powerful knife. Both this and the SLB that Almar, for a real small knife with a short blade length, you've got a lot to hold on to there with these larger handles, and a real good little work knife. Again, in jurisdictions where you need to have a small blade in an office or something like that. Columbia River. Smallest thing we could find by them is a little peck, and it's a very unusual design on that knife. You can tell very, very small. The way the peck actually works is it slides up from the frame. Has to be a frame lock. It's the only thing you've really got there. Perfect locking on this specimen we've got here. Just absolutely perfect locking on that knife. Blade length, when you get down to that, again, just a hair over 1.5 inches on that little peck. Locks open very good. Close it. Just push your frame lock over. Slides back down. If you get a look, it just slides down. The blade looks exposed, but this thing is flush, and it's a very easy knife to carry. Got a little pocket clip on it. Very small little knife, easy to carry, not much weight. Got a lanyard hole on the back end of that too, where you can put it on a keychain if you want. All right, buck. Smallest bladed buck I could find is a little Metro. Now Metro has plastic handles. It's got a little black button right here that activates an LED that comes with it at, quote, no extra charge. It's a thumb hole opener. It's got a liner lock. That may be one of the smallest blades we're looking at tonight. A fellow named Whitaker designed these. They've been very popular, especially at gift giving time. Under 1.5 inches on that blade. And again, you know, you got to question how much blade do I really need. It's got a little carabiner ring right here where you can, you know, tie it onto equipment or onto a keychain. A little bit bulky, but the nice thing you've got here is you have a flashlight, and this one's got the tape in it, so, you know, trust me, click, click, pretend there's light shining out, okay? Okay, one of the biggest knives we've got out here today is this offering from SOG. This is their Micron. Boy, it's getting small, isn't it? Let me spin that around so you can see the SOG logo. This little fella's a slip joint. Small knife, obviously. Got a lanyard hole again. Kind of cool the way they did the handles on this thing. It's got a nice black finish on it. Again, under 1.5 inches. This thing's actually scary sharp. They've actually sharpened this very good. Very thin knife. Very lightweight, easy for a keychain. Woo! Woo! Can you get that?
Huh. Yeah, you're very well skilled.
Yeah, I am. Okay, all the Bally people out there, you can tell why I sell them and I don't flip them, okay?
Just hold your hand still and I'll do like this and I'll make it look
Will that
better.
work better?
Yeah.
All right, watch it. Okay, sounds good. This is our no-name Bally keychain knife. Okay, one high-quality knife. No question about it. It's got a folding latch that actually
folds.
Works. Comes with a keychain at no extra charge. Don't have a price on this, but I think this thing's well under $100, and it may be well under $3. Blade length again, and y'all know, I hope you know, we're joking 1.5 inches on this thing. This is genuine stainless steel, genuine metal handles. Boy, oh boy, nothing but high quality stuff for us here at New Graham. Last little bitty one we're going to show you, and you're probably getting some shadow on that where you're standing there. That is the smallest knife we sell at New Graham. That's a penny knife, stamped out of a penny. Get a nice high quality plastic display case with black foam in there. Yeah, it's a real knife in here, folks. Cut out of that penny. How's that? It's got mother of pearl handles on it. It's actually got a guard. It's got an edge on this thing. The blade is shaped. Boy, oh boy, how little can you get there? Tell it.
I think the maker's name's even on the blade.
Yeah, there's something etched there, but my 53-year-old eyes won't tell you. But now I'll tell you, look at that little thing. All right, how's that? That's impressive, and you get the penny. The blank it was cut from. You get that at no extra charge. Boy, isn't that thing cool? All right. Anything else we want to talk about here?
I think you got it all.
We got it all. Well, we're going to come up with something else. Keep the ideas coming. Have you been drinking?
No, maybe.
Oh, you're looking at my hat here. Nobody sent me a free HK hat, so I'm still wearing this thing. You know, and it's still working for me, okay? HK Ripstop Poplin, black, no compromise on the back. HK, that's Heckler & Koch. Coke. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Thank you, folks. We'll see you next week.